Welcome back. You're watching the Late Night News. Well, out at Chennai's harbour, docked for the weekend, is an ocean greyhound called the USS Decatur that stands tall to its namesake. Armed with ammunition, missiles and the state-of-the-art system, this mighty vessel has been through the tiles of the Afghanistan and Iraqi waters. Interestingly, she is captained by the first Indian-American lady, commanding officer of a US Navy ship to the city. Evelyn Matthew went on board to bring you a tour of the combat machine.
Ahoy to you! We are aboard the USS Decatur, an Arleigh Burke class destroyer. In simple words, a US Navy ship that's a warship.
We have a Mount 240 Bravo. Actually, it's used for counter-piracy operations. We have someone standing watch back here. You can actually put ammunition in here and it rotates 360 degrees. You can rotate it this way. And if a small boat attack was to happen, you can actually fire upon them with this weapon.
Now, aboard this mean vessel, the mean machine as we call it, there's at least 278 members, of which 40 to 50 are women officers. Now, it's interesting that this USS Decatur has made a landing here, in fact a port call here at Chennai. This was not on the route map, but it was a new location that they wanted to really explore, and we have this delight at hand. This is where perhaps you can get the best view of the USS Decatur. This is one of the big guns that the ship has, and that's primarily the bridge area where we're going to go off to now. But this is also where some of the signal flags will be laid out, so as to tell the other ships what's really going on, whether it's refueling, whether even if it's anchored.
And steering that carrier that's equipped for sea warfare, Scott an aerial target is Commander Shanti Sethi of Indian descent, and she berthed the USS Decatur in Chennai with her 278-member crew. She sat down for a chat with Evelyn Matthew.
Although this trip of yours is almost like a goodwill visit, you have something like what we call here a CSR, a corporate social responsibility aim behind it. You plan to do quite a lot with your women crew, a new dimension of outreach for the sailors like you?
It's not a new dimension. The Navy, whenever we visit other ports, we like to provide community relations. Even within the United States, when we visit cities, we'll go work at schools. In particular, sailors love to work with children. While we're here in Chennai, I have sailors visiting a primary school, speaking with students at Amet University, the maritime students there.
You move along high threat zones with the work that you have, with the title that you have as well. Is there ever a moment of fear or ever lots of pressure maybe on you to really take your team? You are a family there when you're out at sea, right? So
yes.
How do you deal with that?
We train to encounter anything that we can consider, from just an accident or a fire to actually someone launching missiles or attacking us. We train very hard, and when you train and practice for every possible situation, yeah, your sailors become capable of responding, and that's really the most important thing, is training to the point where you trust everyone will respond without thinking. But there's always a concern when you're in a high threat area.
And with that, we wrap this bulletin. Thanks so much for watching the Late Night News with me. Good night.